Unmasking the Invisible Enemy, an Ancient Guide to Spiritual Warfare, Part 1. Welcome to the channel. Have you ever felt like you're fighting a battle you can't see? A struggle against thoughts that aren't your own, against temptations that seem to come from nowhere, or a sense of hopelessness that blankets your life? You're not just imagining it, you're sensing the reality of a war that began before time as we know it. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on one of the most crucial yet neglected topics in our spiritual lives, the nature of evil spirits and their avenues of attack. This isn't about fear, this is about knowledge, because in any war, the first step to victory is to know your enemy. We're going to explore what ancient scriptures reveal about their origin, their unchanging characteristics, and why they are so intensely focused on humanity. This is Part 1. Section 1. The First Attack and the Power of Hiding. Our story begins in the Garden of Eden. When Satan first approached humanity, he didn't appear with horns and a pitchfork. He came concealed within a serpent. His first weapon was deception, and his first victory was to instill a new corrupted nature in Adam and Eve, the instinct to hide. Genesis tells us they hid from the presence of God. That single act of hiding from God on the outside was the beginning of humanity hiding evil on the inside. Satan's greatest strategy then and now is concealment. He attacks while remaining invisible, unknown. In our modern scientific age, his greatest success has been to convince a huge portion of the world that he doesn't even exist. While we debate his reality, he wages an unopposed war against us. Section 2. The Fallen Prince, a war in heaven, a fury on earth. So where did this enemy come from? The book of Revelation, chapter 12, gives us a stunning glimpse into a cosmic battle that took place before our time. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, who we are told is that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan. The dragon and his angels fought back, but they were not strong enough. They were defeated and cast out, hurled down to the earth. And here is the most critical part for us today. The scripture says, "Woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury because he knows that his time is short." Think about that. Our enemy is not calm or patient. He is filled with fury and he is operating with a desperate urgency. He knows his ultimate defeat is sealed and his time is running out. This is why the spiritual battle is so intense. He is a defeated foe trying to take down as many as he can with him. Section 3. The 5 unchanging rules of the enemy. Because he is a spiritual being, his nature is fundamentally different from ours. Ancient wisdom identifies 5 key characteristics that define his operation. Understanding these is key to understanding the relentless nature of temptation. 1. They do not get tired. While our bodies and minds need rest, their campaign against us is ceaseless. 2. They do not sleep. The battle doesn't pause when you go to bed. The scripture says, "The accuser of our brethren, they accuse them before our God day and night." 3. They are always in a hurry to do evil. Remember, their time is short. Every moment is an opportunity for them to sow chaos, doubt, and destruction. 4. Their office never closes. There are no holidays, no weekends off. The war is 24/7. 5. They do not retire. This isn't a job for them. It's their very nature. They will not stop until the final judgment. This is the enemy we face, a tireless, sleepless, perpetually active force of destruction. Section 4. Why us? The Great Spiritual Envy. This raises a crucial question. Why are they so obsessed with humanity? The answer lies in what they lost and what we were given. First, jealousy of position. Sacred tradition teaches that humanity was created to fill the place in heaven left vacant by the fallen angels. We are destined for the glory they forfeited. He fights us because he envies our destiny. Second, jealousy of authority. God gave humanity a special honor, dominion over the earth, and a relationship with Him as His children. Satan, once a glorious angel himself, named Sataniel, meaning God is my strength, lost his divine connection through pride. He despises the authority and divine sonship offered to us through Jesus Christ and works tirelessly to make us forfeit it as he did. And third, and most subtly, exploitation of knowledge. Before Adam and Eve ate from the fruit, they knew only good. Satan couldn't access their inner world directly, but once they ate, their hearts learned to recognize evil. That knowledge opened a door. It created a foothold inside human nature itself. From that moment on, he no longer needed to hide in a serpent. He could work directly within the hearts and minds of mankind. Section 5. The battleground, our world, our lives. This is why the Apostle Paul gives us this stark warning in Ephesians 6:12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Our fight isn't with people, it's with the unseen spiritual hierarchy that influences them. These are the armies that were cast down with Satan. They were cast down here, to the earth. We are living on the battleground. There is no neutral territory. We are either on the side of the light, or by default, we are living in the territory of the Prince of Darkness. When St. Michael and the holy angels defeated them, they were cast down into specific domains within our world: the air, the sea, the wilderness, and other places where they exercise their influence. And from these strongholds, they continue their relentless assault. The first step in any spiritual battle is to awaken from our slumber, to recognize that the enemy is real, his tactics are real, and the fight for our souls is real. He thrives in our ignorance and disbelief. In part 2 of this series, we will dive deeper into the specific types of spirits that operate in these different domains: the air, the sea, the desert, and how their locations influence their methods of attack. If this video has opened your eyes, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part. Click the notification bell to stay updated. More importantly, share your thoughts in the comments. How have you seen these spiritual realities play out in the world or in your own life? Thank you for watching. Stay aware, stay prayerful, and know that the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world.